Hello everyone, welcome back to Rev Explorers. I am Abhinav Bhatnagar and today we are here again with the Freedom 125, that is the world's first CNG motorcycle. But this time we are going to deep dive in the riding ergonomics of this motorcycle. Let's do a quick recap because I do not want you to go back to the old video. So this motorcycle, as you all know, is the world's first CNG motorcycle. It gets a LED headlight only in the second top, in the top variant. It is available in three variants: drum LED and LED disc. We have the top variant with us. It starts at 95,000 ex-showroom Delhi, that is for the drum variant with a bulb headlight, and then goes all the way up to 1,10,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi. This one also gets Bluetooth connectivity. Well, in the front you have a round LED headlight with bulb turn indicators. You get telescopic forks, but you cannot find them because they are protected under the Freedom cover. In the rear you have a monoshock suspension. The wheel size on this one is slightly different because you get a 17-inch alloy wheel in the front with a 90 by 80 section tire, and at the rear you have a 120 by 70 section tire mounted on a 16-inch alloy wheel, and it gets a combined braking system, front with a 220mm disc brake and rear with a 130mm drum brake. If you opt for drum, you will get both the drums. As per the fueling options, you have two fueling options. One is CNG, so it has a 2 kg cylinder which will hold up to 12.5 liters of fuel, and then it has a 2 liter limp petrol mode, and this bike has a claimed fuel efficiency of 200 kilometers on the CNG mode and around 130 kilometers on the petrol mode. We are going to test them out today itself in the real world. And well, this motorcycle is powered by a 125cc engine which gives you around 9 PS of power and around 9.5 Newton meters of torque. So compared to the other 125cc motorcycles, this has a lower power and torque figures. It gets a 5-speed gearbox. The engine does get a kick, and you can start it in the CNG mode itself using self or the kick. It also has a big crash guard as well as sump guard to protect the engine as it is horizontally mounted, and this long wide seat. Now because of the cylinder and this wide seat, the seat height has gone to 825mm, and someone with my height, that is 5'9", also has to tiptoe on this motorcycle. The tail end has a LED tail light with bulb turn indicators, and the instrument cluster is all digital negative backlit with Bluetooth connectivity. And while in petrol mode, you have a reserve fuel icon glowing, and in the CNG mode you have the CNG icon glowing. By the way, in the petrol mode you do not see the fuel efficiency telemetrics as well as the fuel levels. And yes, because of the two fueling modes, the bike does get a mode switch between CNG and petrol. And below the seat is a big 2 kg cylinder that you need to get certified every 2 years. And under the fuel lid you have two options, either to refuel the CNG or to refuel petrol. Let's get going on this motorcycle, and before that let me show you the exhaust sound. Silent start. This is the exhaust sound on the petrol mode. This is the CNG mode. Can you spot the difference between the exhaust nodes in the CNG and the petrol mode? Let me know in the comment section below, and let's get riding.
The Freedom 251 never saw the daylight, but the Freedom 125 by Bajaj is with us today. And I can tell you this, everyone notices this bike and knows about it. जहाँ कहीं भी जा रहे थे, everyone was like, ये वो CNG वाली bike है ना? Sure, Bajaj has created the buzz for this motorcycle, and why not? It has the longest seat in the segment. It's flat and cushiony, almost feels like an adventure motorcycle. However, as the handlebar is not raised, the riding ergonomics feel weird. The seat is high and handle feels low. The angle of the speedometer is adjustable, but I don't think so that makes a lot of a difference. However, the good news is it is visible under direct sunlight. Finally, Bajaj has adopted the silent start technology, which really adds up on this 125cc motor. And after so many iterations, the Bajaj engines are smooth as butter. In terms of performance figure, this motorcycle is as good as a 110cc scooter. But I'm sure no one buys a 125cc motorcycle for power. Everyone is looking for fuel efficiency, and this can do almost 200 kilometers with one full CNG tank. That is just 2 kgs, and it will cost you not more than 180 rupees as of today, which makes its running cost lower than 1 rupee per kilometer. And don't worry, you have reserve fuel of 2 liters, which will take you next 120 kilometers to find the CNG pump. This complete setup makes the running cost very low. With that, as I already said, it is the most refined 125cc motor that comes out of Bajaj's factory. No vibrations at all. It can easily do 70 to 80 km per hour on the 5th gear, and if you want, you can even pull it to the triple digit mark, which obviously is not recommended. The gearbox is a 5-speed unit with a toe and heel shifter. The gearing ratio is tall, that means you can go over a speed bump with 3rd gear still being engaged. The gear shifts have a clicky feel, and there are chances of hitting false neutral in lower gears. The clutch is super light and a delight to operate. The motorcycle is offered with 2 options of braking, drum and disc, and it is equipped with combi brakes. We have the disc variant and it performs well, even at high speeds. As it uses the combi brake technology, one lever can engage both the brakes in proportion. Hence it is difficult to judge the feedback, but the stopping power is good. The riding comfort is good on this motorcycle thanks to the softer monoshock suspension. The front one is a click stiffer than the rear one, but it maintains the comfort. The agility is not that great because of the riding posture of the motorcycle.
And that was our ride with the world's first CNG motorcycle, the Bajaj Freedom 125 NG04. And I really liked it because it is very calm and silent. The self start is silent and the overall motorcycle is very calm. You can do 80, 70 easily on this motorcycle. If you want to do an overtake, you do not have to drop a gear. You have to change the mode from CNG to petrol. But other than that, I think, yeah, there is going to be slight peppiness with the petrol one, and we always see this in the cars. The best part is that this can be started directly in the CNG mode. You do not have to switch it into the petrol mode. And I think the petrol mode overall has been given just to, limp your bike back to the CNG filling station. And it gives you around 100 kilometers of range. That is more than enough. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you like the world's first CNG motorcycle? What can be changed? What can be improved? What are your thoughts? Because Bajaj is hearing our feedbacks. We'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, ride safe and save some money with CNG. Bye bye.